Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Whiskey Wednesday night on the Mash and Drum Whiskey Room. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everyone is having a great time. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed my graphic of me dunking, because that obviously was not me. I wish that was me. I wish I could even, reach the rim at some point. But one can only wish. But I want to say hi to everybody. I hope everyone out there is staying safe. Hope everyone out there is practicing social distancing, only going out, for, necessities like food or anything medical wise that they need. I personally work in the healthcare industry, so, we see a lot of different stories coming through about, people not practicing what they should be. And, it's just, at this point, we're trying to flatten out the level of people getting the virus instead of it going up. So please be smart and practice the right social distancing and the right things to keep everyone safe for you and your family. So that's it. That's all I want to say about it. But let's see. Want to say hi to people in the chat here. Mark JG was here early. James Bradley, Chris Buzalencia, Ryan Tarpey, Karen B. Ford, AJ Lopez. How you doing, man? Chad Holly's here. Karen B. Ford, how are you? Let's see. One Lost Cause is here. The Bourbon Buddies. What's up, boys? Let's see. Who else? Brian Butler came in here a little bit early. Brian Brennicky and Tammy Brennicky. Love you guys. Thanks for coming in tonight. Who else is here? Let's see. Will Turpin. Christopher David. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you, man. Nicholas Villaggio. Ron's Wood Turning Shop. Nice to see you. Rebecca Page. How are you? Slade Gullidge is here. Donald Rance. Good evening, sir. Robot Scott is here. Nice to see you as usual. Trev Wilson, the wrench. Let's go, baby. Logan Captis is here. Scott from My Bourbon Journey. What's up, Scotty? Nice to see you. David Hatton, James Edwards, Andrew Spurrell, Doug Tempest, Tim Evans, Jeffrey Wack, Karen B. Ford. Which BIB are you sipping tonight? There's going to be a lot. So I'm going to show you the list. Whiskey Behaviors here. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for coming in. I love the issue pictures you put your head on. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Drew Bolin. Hey, what's up, Drew? Thanks for coming in, man. Shannon Bragg is here. Nice to see you. Alfredo L. Eric Evanson. And Richie Z, of course. Patrick Fulmer. Got a bunch of people coming in. All right. So one of the things tonight that I wanted to do, because, we're all kind of missing sports, is do my own kind of bracket, bottled and bond bracket challenge, which I was going to do in a video series, but a couple of other channels were doing them, so I figured, why not just do it tonight? So I have 16 bottled and bond whiskeys that I selected. Hey, Chris Beaton's here. How you doing? Nick Foles, Eric Evanson. How are you, buddy? Keep safe. Sipping on the Johnny Walker ride. Cast myself. Nice thumbnail. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, the thumbnail was some of my best work. So what I have, I selected 16 bottled and bond bourbons that I have all in here. Now, they're just a mix of stuff that I saw on the shelf. I figured I'd throw them in, see which one came out on top. I poured these out a while ago. I really don't remember what's in each glass. There's 16 of them. So what's going to happen is I'm going to have Google select 2 random letters, and we're going to put those head to head and see which one comes out on top. We'll eliminate one. We'll put in the next one for the next round, and then so on and so forth. And then we'll go from there. So, well, see, the other thing I do want to mention is I'm not going to go like super in depth with this. I don't want to sit here and drink 16 whiskeys. You'll get palate fatigue out of that. I really haven't had anything to drink except when I was on Chris's stream today. So I'm going to do some quick little sips, nose them quickly, do just a quick take of what I think is better than the other one, just based on tonight, and then I'll go from there. So it should be a fun night, guys. Brian Brennicky, oh, thank you so much. Yes, so over the weekend, I hit 9,000 subscribers, which is really exciting, and I'm already halfway to 10,000, the big 10. So the channel is growing fast lately, probably from a couple of my later videos. So thank you so much for the support, everyone, and thank you, Brian Brennicky. Trev Wilson, I'm going to need your help out there. So if you guys see below, all super chats tonight are going to go to the U.S. Bartenders Guild, or the USBG. Basically, any money that I make tonight through super chat, through anything I get, I'll be donating to them to help out the bartenders. So for anyone that super chats tonight, thank you so much. That's going to go right to the USBG. And then if you also keep track of whoever's going to be entering, if you can, my wrench, even Scott, my Bourbon Journal, if you can too, along with Trev, whoever can. Keep track whoever is going to be joining in tonight with the super chats, because if you do send a super chat in tonight, what I'm going to do is put you in a drawing to win 5 epic samples, and I'm going to select for you. That'll include Kentucky Owl Batch 9, William the Ruweller 2019, Elmer T. Lee 100 Tribute. What else was I going to throw in there? The new the Bellmead Brandy Cask, and I have one other one that I was going to do, I think. But either way, it'll be 5 epic samples for you guys. So Andrew Kelly says, if you're, oh wait, Brian Butler, here's some money for the guild. Congrats on the growth. Thank you so much, man. Andrew Kelly says, if you're only going to do quick takes, what are you going to do with all the leftovers? It's a really good question, Andrew. So what I'm going to do is I'm starting another infinity bottle. So I'm going to pour all these bottled and bonds in one infinity bottle and see how they all blend together. So that's what I'm going to do. Let's see here. Doug Christoph, who's going to finish the show for you? Super Social Club, hey man, what's in the barrel? Oh, so yeah, this is my experiment that I'm doing. Real quick before I get to that, Christopher David for 9,000 subs. Thank you so much, Chris, for the support. Nicholas Velazio, let's support those bartenders and keep up the great work, Jason, a true people's champ. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. That is awesome, donating to the Bartenders Association for the tenders. Thank you so much, Zach. Yeah. I hope you don't go down. Michael Klein for the next milestone 10K. Thank you so much, the legend Michael Klein. Thank you so much, Primetime Klein. So in here, if you're on my Patreon, I put this up the other day. Basically, what's in the barrel right now is this is filled with tawny port. It's a tawny port liqueur wine, tawny port wine. That's what you call it. It's wine. Daniel Autry, good guy, good cause, good bourbon. Thank you so much, Daniel. Hang in there, bartenders. Absolutely. Thank you, Jimmy. Bourbon Sane for the bartenders, a 9K, well deserved. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, whoever can, keep track of all these super chats so I could put you in for a drawing later. So what I'm going to do once this is done, I'm going to let this sit in here for about a month. And I want to thank Jeremy from Sipper Social Club. He kind of guided me on how to fill this up and how long to possibly leaving it in to season it. So this is going to stay in here a month. Then I'm going to dry it out. Thank you so much, Shannon. Thank you so much, Scott. So once this empties out after a month, I'm going to let it dry out for a few days. And then I'm going to fill this with Henry McKenna 10-year. Because I've always wanted to taste or see what a good butterscotch type mixed with a port finish would be on a Henry McKenna. Then once that empties out, I'm going to fill it with Ardbeg 10 and then see how that rounds into form as well. So this will be a fun little project in about a month or so. So we have Drew Boland because ADHD is drunk, and for the bartenders. Thank you so much. Jim Muller for 9K. Thank you. JD110, thank you so much, man. Do you have TP for its bunghole? Of course I do, Rebecca. I got a lot of extra. So definitely. Doug Chrisoff, wow, $20. Thank you for all you do on YouTube and on your day job. Thank you so much, Doug. I appreciate that. Cheers, buddy. So yeah, this is going to be a really fun project. So let's get this night started. I have 16 of these to get through. Cap and Make It Happens in the house. He says 9K, baby. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have Google choose 2 random letters. I have 16, so it's A through P. Let's see what she selects first. Select a letter between A and P. So let's get this night started. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Choose a random letter between A and P. All right, so first one up, Y. Between A and P, Y? Google's stupid tonight. Choose a random letter between A and P. See what happens. U. Wow. She's stupid. All right. I'm just going to choose random on my own. James Edwards, thank you so much for all the bartenders that overserved me. Vote 04, very well. Are you splitting Fred Schminnick style? If not, you're the fucking man. Yeah, I'm, anything that YouTube takes from the Super Chats tonight, I'm going to fill myself and then give it to the guild. So anything that YouTube takes, don't worry about it. I'm going to give it and pass it forward. Unless YouTube is able, decides that they'll actually make up the difference. But we'll see. We'll see if... we'll see how Fred Minnick, I know Fred Minnick wanted to do that too, so I don't know how he fares, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, thank you so much, Karen B. Ford, appreciate it. All right. So, you know what? I'm just going to go to random.org and put in some letters because I want this to be pretty random here with these. So let's go to here, the lists. All right. Perfect here. All right, so first letter up is B. And the second letter up is, what is that? F. Okay, so it's B versus F in the first one. So I believe, well, here, let me show you guys the tray. Look at all that. Woo! Tips for the bartenders. Thank you, Andrew Kelly. Shannon Bragg, thank you so much. Rock Up Review is here. Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, Michael Klein said B was the first in his randomizer. All right, so we have B here. And F was the other one, which is, where's F? Over here. Okay. So let's unleash these. This will be the first two in the lineup. Now, before we go forward here, I do want to show you a couple things that I have in the works. And this is actually kind of a cool thing. I was reached out to by the Spirits Network, which is a really good, a great service for people that love whiskey, bourbon, scotch, whatever it may be. Thank you so much, Zeb Taylor. Appreciate it. They got into contact with me and gave me a special promo code for all you viewers out there who are thinking about joining their service. So Spirits Network is giving anyone watching the opportunity to join for only $2.99 for the entire year. So that's $3 for the entire year. You can go to Spirits Network and you can use promo code MASHANDDRUM VIP. What you get is access to stuff like this. You get hours of entertainment of coming soon whiskeys, United States of Spirits, science, cocktails, bourbon swag, whiskey swag. It's a really cool website. If you guys are interested, head over to the Spirits Network, enter promo code MASHANDDRUM VIP, and you can join the entire year for only $3. It's a lot of content. It's really cool stuff. So hope you guys do it. Eric W., thank you so much for coming in. Super Chat, $7. Tendies Rule, David Hatton, Joseph Brazo. I was a bartender for a long time. Cheers and thanks. Thank you so much, Joseph. You the man. Logan Captis, awesome way to support in a tough time and creating new sport for us to watch. Keep on growing. Definitely, man. Nicholas Villaggio, are they giving you a kickback? Nope, I am getting no kickback from this. All I am getting is just the partnership. So they are not paying me anything. I just thought when they reached out to me, I figured, hey, this might be a good opportunity for those of you who really I love watching, nerdy whiskey videos, and the Spirits Network has a lot of that. They also have some really good podcasts to listen to as well. So I'm not making anything from it. They just reached out and said, hey, how about you? The only thing that I think they mention is if they have any special events in Louisville or anything, I'll get an invite if I'm able to go. But anything monetized-wise, no. Nothing involved. They just wanted to, give this opportunity for you guys. Hey, what's up, Dusty Dan? How long is that code good for? I think it's good right now indefinitely, so just use it when you can. Yeah, no, yeah. I don't want to kick back from them, but if I get to go to some cool events in Louisville eventually when all this is over, it'll be fun. All right, guys, so here is the Sweet 16. These are the random bottled and bonds bourbons that I picked for tonight, and here they are. All right, tonight's Sweet 16 includes the Remus Volstead Bottled and Bond 14-year, Henry McKenna, Colonel Taylor Single Barrel, Heaven Hill 7-year, Early Times Bottled and Bond, Old Grandad Bonded, Old Fitz 9-year, Old Forester 1897, Evan Williams Bottled and Bond, the Heaven Hill 6-year, the Old School Bottle, New Riff, JTS Brown, TW Samuels, Wilderness Trail, Dickel 13 I decided to throw in there, and the Old Bardstown Bottled and Bond. So those are the 16 that are in tonight's Sweet 16. So that's what we're going with. I'll show that again as we go along. Right now I brought a piece of paper to kind of write my brackets here so I could keep track. So right now we have B versus F, and we'll see who moves on. So let's get into the first one, guys. So quick tastings here. Want to say thank you to Wildlife and Whiskey. Cheers. Appreciate that, man. Brian Jackson, congrats. God bless the tenders. Absolutely, man. John Swan, thank you so much as well. All right, so B and F here. So let me show you the glasses, all right? B is very Cracker Jack on the nose. Very peanut, caramel. Also, I did want to mention the reason why I put them in this order in the Sweet 16 were these were the rankings that I thought everything would fall. So I'm betting Remus Volstead to be number 1. Number 2, Henry McKenna. This is just off my own seedings. Just picture me as Vegas right now. These are the odds from Vegas for what is going to finish where. So if you guys agree, if you disagree, if you want to take a screenshot, let me know what you guys are betting to be number 1. Do you agree with me? Will it be Remus? Will it be something else? Will one come up a little bit higher than you think I think it's gonna? So that's kind of the fun of this tonight. So let me know, guys. Back to the main scene. Okay. Michael Klein, Dickel 13, throw up. Wow, these are super different. B comes in more nutty, more Cracker Jacky. F is coming in. This one's a little bit darker and richer here. A little bit more fruity on the nose, too. Tim Evans says, no way this ends under 3.5 hours. Oh, we're going to make it. Because I'm going to go for my first sips right now and let you know what comes out here. Well, that's delicious. That's nutty, sweet, little butterscotch. Remember, I haven't had much to drink tonight, so my palate is probably pretty sensitive. We'll see how it goes along, but it should be pretty fun here. Let me get 50 on Heaven Hill 7-year at 6-1. Jim Muller has New Riff. Okay, OGD is in there. That's good. I like that one a lot. And, I mean, the color difference here is pretty stark. So I'm guessing that F is pretty young, a little bit older here. Look at the color difference between F and E. Let's go to F now. Oh, yeah, F is on another level. Whatever F is, that is super sweet, but also very fruity. This one is a little bit one note. Maybe 2 or 3 notes. Caramel, peanut, butterscotch, really good. But this one is coming in with way more way more oak, depth of flavor here. Yep. Sweetness. It's F for me. So I'm gonna, you know, I have a feeling whatever F was going to do pretty well. That seems to be an older one compared to the others. So, all right, I'm going to eliminate B. So B is out, and we're going to move on to the next one. So we'll have F here. All right, so I'm going to eliminate B. So B's out. I'm going to keep F handy because F is going to still be in. We'll make a new bracket out of that one. All right. Have some water here. Rebecca says we have to take a shot. I like that one a lot. Well, I do like it a lot. What do you want? Ian Hall has Taylor for the win. Rebecca, we would be more gassed than he is. Exactly. Hey, Brent Bailey's here. What is up? I hope Evan Williams comes in last. Keep that shit at $13, please. Yeah, I think there's some higher aged bourbons in here, so I'm not sure how that one's gonna fare, but we'll see. Let's go to a quick news break here before we get to our next two. Again, talking about the bartenders, I want to talk about some of the good things that are happening out there. Bars and restaurants the world over are shutting down in response to the coronavirus, but the employees and bartenders at work at those establishments, they're losing jobs and access to tipping customers. So, as I mentioned, the United States Bartenders Guild has set up an emergency fund for bartenders affected by the outbreak, which is who I'll be donating to. Diageo donated $1 million to the charity, and Jameson has pledged $500,000 in addition to the $500,000 committed up front. Jameson is also matching individual donations up to an additional $100,000 until March 31st. Beam Suntory will also be donating $1 million to the fund. Patron Tequila also announced donations to 3 different charities supporting hospitality industry workers, totaling $1 million. Smaller brands have started social media campaigns to generate awareness. Illegal Mezcal donated $50,000 to the USBG Relief Fund as well. Sagani 63 donated $25,000. Screwball Whiskey, the famous peanut butter whiskey, claims it will donate $1 every time one of its Instagram posts is shared, up to a total of $500,000. So there's a lot of good things going out for people raising money, including a lot of the YouTubers out there, especially. If you're interested in supporting the USBG Relief Fund to aid bartenders and other hospitality workers, please donate. Go to the website. You could donate to them directly if you want. Or you could donate, through some of the YouTube channels like myself and some of the others, and we'll surely get the money to them. I also do want to talk about a lot of the whiskey makers that are creating and making hand sanitizer, which is a huge help for everyone. I want to call out Chad Holly. Here's to Waffle House and Gatorade after this flight. Thanks, Chad. I do have some waffles upstairs. ADHD Whiskey, this is going to be fun. Cheers, brother. Cheers, man. Thanks for coming on. It was nice to see you in here, Matt. Why do you think Buffalo Trace has never done anything different with their flagship bourbon? I like a barrel-proof Buffalo Trace or Buffalo Trace finished in port, etc. I don't know, Nick. Basically Buffalo Trace, higher proof. You could look at Colonel Taylor. That's 100 proof. What else do they have? George T. Stagg is Mash Bill 1. That's basically barrel-proof Buffalo Trace. It's just aged in a different part of the warehouse. So, you do get it. It's just hard to get. But aged in different types. I think Buffalo Trace, to me, is interested in different grains. But they are using their Charter Oak series, which, again, is impossible to find, to toy with different woods like French oak, Mongolian oak, Canadian oak. And we'll see what they come out with down the line. The unfortunate part is we don't really get to taste that stuff, unfortunately. 500K, I would drink Screwball. Yeah, like I said, Screwball, if you help out, if you tag or repost anything from Screwball, they're going to donate $1 for every 1,000. So I think that's really cool. And I did have one other piece of news. I don't know if anybody caught this, but I want you guys to see something. The new specs for Old Forester Birthday Bourbon 2020 was released on the TTB, and I happened to pull the label so you guys could see it. And here's the front of the label. So Old Forester Birthday Bourbon is going to be 98 proof this year, the 2020 bottling. 98 proof, and if you look on the back label, it's going to be aged 10 years in oak casks. So this is a 10-year-old birthday bourbon coming in at 49% ABV or 98 proof. As always, I'm always excited for the Old Forester birthday bourbons, but they're always really hard to get. Hopefully, I will get one this year because I could not get my hands on one last year, which was unfortunate because it was really good. Hey, Bernie D, thank you so much for the super chat. Bartenders rock. Cheers. Thank you also, Will Henderson, who says congrats on 9K. Awesome. Let's see. Old Forester needs to take all my money for that. Yeah. Nick Foles. Yeah, and also the Old Fitzgerald 16-year was another one that's supposed to be coming out too. Another Bottled and Bond 16-year. So a lot of crazy releases coming out. Right now, all the new releases that are supposed to hit are on delay, obviously because of everything coming out. So I'm wondering, once things get better, if the market's just going to get flooded with limited releases or the schedules will change up a bit. Time will tell. All right, let's go to the next two whiskeys here, and let's see what we get. Let me go to the randomizer. Let's see. And this one has N, so let's do N, which is here. Versus, let's go to G. So G is here. All right, so we have N versus G. All right, let's see how this shakes out, guys. Let me write these down. All right, N versus G. All right, let's see what we get on these here. Joseph Brazo says, I know of another bourbon that's 10 years, but it's 100 proof and tons cheaper. Are you talking about McKenna? Man, these Tribeca glasses, I have a really hard time getting a nose off these, but I was running out of glasses, so I'll try my best here. Not getting much of a nose on that one. Let's try G. Oh, G, I'm getting a big nose off of here with my big nose. This one is very orange forward, very spicy, very sweet, very corn forward, citrusy. Oh, I like that one. Drink. Yeah, I like the nose on that one. And, oh, I'm getting a nose now a little bit here. All right, this one is, again, this is on the nutty side of things. It seems to be nutty versus fruity. Let's see how they are on the palate. Here we go. That one's good, solid, sweet. I'm getting a little bit more corn on the palate of this one, rather than a peanut. This one's a little bit more corn forward. Another sip. That one has a really nice finish, though. It's really, I love the butterscotch note on that one I'm getting on the very end. That's really good. All right, let's go to G and see what we get. Oh, G. G is way more interesting. N is good, but G is... Man, that citrus and that bite to it is really good. G. This one has citrus spice up front, pepperiness in the middle of the palate, a little bit of a slight nuttiness there, but it's more citrus. And then it finishes with this really sweet like a spicy butterscotch. G all the way, easy on that one. G it is. All right, so I'm going to eliminate N. So N is out. G is in. All right, so G makes it. All right, what are you guys saying here? You don't have 16 Glens? Actually, no, because you know why? I've broken a few. I've broken a few Glens in my time. Let's see, Jason. Let's see, night all. Oh, take care, Sam Clark. Thanks for coming in tonight, man. Can somebody tell me how many we have watching in the chat? I can't see right now how many we have. I have my chat is at a different spot here. Unless I still have it up here on YouTube. Okay, 117. All right, perfect. All right. All right, let's go to, let's see, anything else? Oh, I wanted to call out some Patreons and say thank you, guys. We have some new ones that came in this week. Eric Bogarth, if you're watching, thank you so much. The Whiskey Dick, Bill, Mike Meyer, thank you so much. David Schweibold, thank you so much for coming in. Mark Herron, thank you for becoming a Patreon. And Benjamin Barath, thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right, awesome, guys. All right, let's go to our next two. I told you we're going to go through these kind of quick. So, all right, let's see. Let's go to the randomizer, and let's see what we get. So we have F and G, B and N are done. All right, so randomizer again. Let's see what it says here. What do we got left? All right, so the first one is J. All right, J for Jason. I'll take it. And the next one is, let's see here. I already chose G, so do it again. L. So, where is L? Is that L over there? Yeah, here's L. Okay, we have L over here. Let me fix that sticker. All right, these are coming off. So we have J versus L in the next round. Jacob Enriquez, thank you so much. Hello, Bourbon Brothers, and congratulations on 9K. Thank you so much, man. Barrel Lover, did you break any in your epic fall? No, I did not. But I just, you know, sometimes I have a, whatchamacallit, I've lost a few in my garbage disposal when I thought it wasn't, like, covered. The glass went right in and just broke. So, but just for that, you guys can see the epic fall. Here we go. I fell. Oh, I fell on my ass hard. Let's see. Brent Bailey, thanks. I found your video on enhancing your palate informative. Oh, thanks, man. Brent, I really appreciate that. I've got a lot of good feedback on that video. I really thought I was going to get a lot of flack for that one because I felt like I was like telling people how you should enjoy your bourbon. That's why I prefaced the video with, it really doesn't matter how you drink it, however you enjoy it. But for those of you out there that wanted to try and get more out of your glass, I hope that helped. Again, those were tips that I got from master distillers that have really helped me. And if any of you guys do those tips, I really hope they help you too. All right, so let's go to J. Eric Evanson, blame the ECBP. Oh, I'm totally blaming it. Totally blaming it. All right, this one has just a really solid good bourbon nose. This one is very caramel heavy in comparison to the other ones I've had. It's not so much oak and sweetness or nuttiness. This one is just very caramel. Good amount of oak in here too. A little spice. Andrew Buchanan, Dan's face pour, Jason's fall. Hey, what's up? Bourbon Buddies are back. All right, let's go for a sip of this one. Ah, the nose wasn't as good as the, I'm sorry, the palate wasn't as good as the nose. This one's a little bit more fruity. Definitely caramel heavy. Not doing a lot on the finish. I just had some water, so let me take another sip. That one was better. That one is just a caramel bomb. It's very caramel heavy, very sweet. It's rich. This one actually has a really nice creamy mouthfeel to it, which I like. All right, let's go into L. Whoa, L smells a lot funkier. I wonder if this is one of the older ones. This one's a little bit more fruity. Definitely sweet. Not as caramel heavy as J. This one might be the closest matchup so far that we've had tonight. I feel like the other matchups were pretty easy to pick out, the other two. Let's try this one now. Oh, maybe not. Oh, another sip. That one's good, but it's definitely falling flat on the finish. J is way more interesting. Yeah, J with that caramel heaviness, sweetness, better mouthfeel on J. I'm going with J. J is moving on, and L is getting eliminated. Scott, not sure how the hell you're going to make it through tonight. You should have had a shot clock for each pour. It's a good idea, actually. All right, so J was in there, and L. J moves on, and L gets eliminated. All right, let's have some more. We'll go to the next two. Barrel Lover says, congrats on the subscribers, and I, like others have said, appreciate the informative education. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Glad you enjoy that. Glad I don't bore everybody. I don't know if any of you guys saw my review that I posted today for I did the Bullet core line of bourbons, including the new Blenders Select, which is just basically Four Roses, honestly. If you guys are fans of Bullet, or if you guys like Bullet, the Blender Select is good, but you have to like Four Roses. It's obviously Four Roses juice. It just has that profile to it. But honestly, even some of the barrels that I've had, the single barrels from Four Roses, have been a little bit more interesting than that Blender Select. But if you like Bullet, you want to try something a little bit different, then it might be worth it. I just feel like for me, the barrel strength, for that being $50, if I'm going to buy anything from Bullet for 50. But I was surprised how much I disliked the 10-year. The 10-year just had nothing going on in that bottle. So, all right, what do we got left here, guys? Next up, flying through these here. All right, let's go to the next one. Just want to make sure. All right, so we have 3 eliminated, 3 are moving on. All right, so we got K. Where's K? Here's K. This is also in a Tribeca, but good thing I have Scott from my Bourbon Journeys big ass wooden coin to cover it. Thank you, Scott. And next one up is, well, already picked J. Next one up is, did we do that one yet? No, we have O. So O we have. So it's K versus O in this head-to-head. All right, here we go. AJ Lopez says, and it's 100 proof. Yeah, it's 100 proof. Just like the single barrels also. Well, except, the private select. The private selects are usually a little bit higher than 100 proof, but. Oh, that's the Dickel right there. That's got to be the Dickel. Woo! That is some Flintstone-y vitamin goodness right there. But I'm actually glad this is in here because we're going to compare it to O and see if this one is more interesting than this one to me. So let's go to the Dickel because I'm just calling it. That's got to be what it is. All right, so now on my Dickel video that I did say that vitamin note tends to go away a little bit over time and it turns into a nuttiness. This bottle I've had for a while, and it's about halfway down. Well, not halfway. I'd say maybe a quarter of the way down. And that vitamin, at least on the palate, has subdued a little bit. So it's becoming a little bit more nutty, which is kind of good. Definitely better than the normal flavor profile, but that oakiness, that 13-year-old oakiness is definitely there. excuse me, a little bit drying. Let's go with O. O is very alcohol forward on the nose. And I'm wondering which one that is. Getting a lot of alcohol on here. Good corn sweetness. Some fruity characters to it. Hey, Brad Copeland's in the house. J Burb, Dickle Pickle. Thank you, Brad. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Let me go for another sip of the O. Yeah, the O overall as a bourbon is just really good. Like I said, I really think this is the Dickle Pickle. This one's tough because they're both completely different, but I'm kind of enjoying the Dickle a little bit. That sounds funny. No, but when you compare, the O is just more candy, more sweetness. I am not a hater of the Dickle 13. I think it's good, but I think it's good in, what's the word? It's good in moderation. You can't have it all the time, but every now and again it's good. And tonight, it's just not its night. So I'm going to eliminate K, and O is going to move on here. So, all right, so K is out, and O is in. All right. So we have F, G, J, and O have made it through so far. Now it's time to hit the other side of the bracket. Jason, what's the tasting notes difference between live and dead asshole? What? Halden Kirkwood says, I'm drinking the Dickle 13 right now. Super underrated. I don't know if it's underrated anymore. I mean, it won Whiskey of the Year on Whiskey Advocate, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. A lot of people are up in arms about it. But when you factor in value, and I mentioned this, you factor in value to what it is, a 13-year-old, whiskey bottled in bond for $35. I mean, whether you hate Dickle or you love Dickle, you have to agree that that's a great value no matter which way you slice it. So, all right, let's go to the next side of the bracket here, guys. Working our way down, we're doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling anything just yet. Let's see what letters we have here to make sure we're not picking the same ones here. All right, let's go to the next one. And random letter came up is A. Oh, perfect. So we have A. And next one is, let's see here, L, which we already did, I believe. Yeah, L was eliminated already. All right, next one. DMCKY, thanks so much, man. Rest in peace, Bourbon Guild. Long live the mash and drum. Thank you, man. Trev Wilson, remind everyone of the Super Chat giveaway. I'm keeping track of everyone. Okay, yeah, so thank you for that, Trev. That's why he's the wrench. So with every Super Chat that we get tonight, all Super Chats are going to go to the U.S. Bartenders Guild tonight. Once we get that total in, I'll let you guys know the total after everything is added up at the end of the night. Then you're automatically entered to win 5 epic samples from the Whiskey Room, including Kentucky Owl Batch 9, William Liver Weller 2019, Elmer T. Lee 100-year tribute, and the Bellmead Brandy Cask special release. And I have another one, I think, but I can't remember which one I said I was going to put in there. But we'll see. But whoever wins, if there's something that you've had or something you want to try, we'll work together on that so I could get you some really good samples. So if you Super Chat, you're automatically entered to get into the drawing for those 5 samples. All right, so we have A, and this one is E. Let me go to, did we do E yet? Nope, we have E right here. Perfect. So we have A versus E in this matchup. And let's see what comes out on top. Hey, we have Princess Pringleface is in the house. She's new. J-Burb. Dickle Pickles and Flintstone Vitamin E tasting bourbons are my fave. Wow. That is my friend Mackenzie. Everyone say hi to Princess Pringleface. Thank you so much, Mackenzie, for coming in with Brad. Love you guys. Brent Braley comes in with a super chat. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, Brent. Again, going right to the Bartenders Guild. So A on the nose. Smells really good so far. A lot of caramel. Again, I'm getting that peanut characteristic here. Thank you so much, Jason. It's important to support those in need even when we're not in a crisis. Exactly. A lot of people, like I said, in the hospitality arena has lost jobs. They count on tips and they count on, serving and doing a lot of different, jobs for restaurants and bars and whatever line of hospitality you may be in. So, it's important to give back to them. A lot of those people lost their jobs. So the least we could do is support. Paul Adair. So at the end of the stream, do you polish off all 16? No. So what I'm doing is anything that's left over, I'm going to be pouring into an infinity bottle, and I'm going to be doing a full bottled and bond infinity bottle to see how that matures and changes over time and see how that tastes. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So A so far on the nose is really good. Let's go for a taste. That's good. Really well-rounded. It's not too sweet. It's not too oaky. It's kind of in the middle. Good butterscotchy finish. A little bit nutty there too. A little bit of a nutty characteristic. That's good. Mark JG comes in with a thank you tenders. Thank you so much, Mark. Appreciate that, man. Brent Bailey says, I recently graduated from professional bartending school and I didn't know about the USBG until it's Bourbon Nights live stream. Yeah, absolutely, Brent. It was something that when I was reading the stories about it, I really didn't know about it either. And I know Fred Minnick is helping them out. It's Bourbon Night did. I figured I want to add to it. I want to do my part and help those in need in the hospitality industry, especially the bartenders, because they have served me so many times in my days, especially the ones that have let me taste some really hard to find bourbons that you can't find. And remember, it was a bartender, and I always go back to this. It was a bartender that made me love bourbon. It was a bartender that slid me a bottle of Booker's and said, hey, if you want to get into bourbon, try this. And after that, that was it. So thank you to that bartender. I don't remember your name, but I appreciate you, and this is why I want to help do this. Nick Foles, restaurants by me are selling their whiskey collections to help pay their employees. They had a whole Pappy vertical barrel pick. Yeah, I heard about that. Jack Rose in Washington, D.C., which is probably one of the most famous bourbon bars, whiskey bars overall on the planet, they were selling off some bottles. Vode 04, how does the money get distributed? I am not sure how they distribute it out. I think it gets distributed just by, from what I've read, I think they just try to do it as equally as possible. Brad Copeland from your favorite trolls, Beat On, Princess Prickleface, and Blue Meow 76. Thank you so much, Brad. I'm glad you guys are watching tonight. Hope you're pouring a drink and having something along with me, guys. Mark Heron, supporting USBG and drinking E.H. Taylor. Perfect. All right, let's go into E and see what we get. Ooh, E is real funky. E has like a tannic, like youth to it. This is something that's probably right at 4 years or just above 4 years. A little bit fruity. Smells good though. It's more on the fruity side, but it's got a little bit of a different funk to it. Completely different than A. Let's go for a sip. What the hell is that? It's good, but it's got a weird funk to it. Must be something I haven't had in a while. This one has like a grape soda flavor profile going on. That's crazy. My bourbon journey, interested in Let's Talk Shit live stream. Vote 04 is Kevin Harris. Oh, what's up, Kevin? Did not know that. My bourbon journey, yeah, absolutely. I'm good with that. What did you want to do it after? Um, let's see. Corn. Come on, ODG. Probably OGD. Yeah. I cannot tell you how grapey that is. It's actually really interesting. Let me compare that to A. You know what? A is really good. It's really solid, but E is way more interesting. I'm going with the grape soda. A, you're gone. I don't know what you were, but I'm going with the grape soda in E. Do not know what the hell that was, but it's interesting. It's like great bubble gum. All right, so we had A and E there. A and E, the network. Shh, no copyright violations. All right, so I'm going to cross out A is gone. E makes it. All right, let's go to our next two, guys. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 left. Holy shit. I got to catch up. All right, we're doing pretty good. It's still before 10. Not too bad. Next one up. Randomizer. You know, actually would help me delete the letters I already did. So let me do that. All right, and let's see. What do we have left here just to make sure? We have M, P, H, I, C, and D. All right. All right, randomizer. Let's go. And we got I. All right, so I is next. And I is going to go up against C. All right, so I and C. All right, here we go. Let me write these down. As I always mention, guys, if you have any questions you want to throw my way while I'm tasting these, please feel free. Just make sure you highlight me so I could see them. The chat's moving a little bit fast. Let's go with I first. Oh, I smells delicious. I smells really good. Super sweet. A little bit of a bubblegum note on I. Very fruity, almost strawberry-ish. Good sweetness, good caramels, vanillas. Yeah, that's really coming through. Very, very fruity. So far, I really like I a lot. All right, let's go for a sip of this one. All right, so I taste a little bit on the younger side, but it's so super fruity. Strawberry for ADHD whiskey. Blueberry, perhaps. Caramel. Corn, like buttered popcorn. Princess Pringleface says somebody is going to be late for work tomorrow. Nah, I'm okay so far. I'm okay right now. Take care, Brian. Nice seeing you. Thanks for coming in, man. That's good. I like I, whatever I is. It's very candy sweet. It's bubblegum, strawberry. It's strawberry bubblegum, basically. Jeffrey Wax says, miss going out to bars, but taking the opportunity to have some fun, hosting a virtual happy hour for my company tomorrow to just talk about whiskey. I'm actually doing that tomorrow, guys. I'm going to be doing with some of my coworkers that are watching actually right now. Going to be doing a virtual happy hour, so I cannot wait to do that. It's another way to, to talk to some people and, you're not at a bar, but at least you're sharing a drink with someone virtually. So it's kind of fun. Let's go to C and see what we get. All right, C is typical bourbon. Not as interesting as I. Now, when you have this many bourbons, you're looking for something that sticks out. So that's what I'm trying to find here. Caramel, vanilla. Getting a little bit of a gingerbread cookie note in there. A little bit of a ginger. Definitely sweet. All right, let's go for a sip. Here we go. Oh, no, I did not like that one on the palate. That was a little funky. Go for another sip. C has like a black licorice thing going on. I do not like black licorice at all. My palate is really sensitive tonight because normally I cannot really pick up black licorice so much, but maybe because I hate it, it's just like really amplified. I think I like I a lot more. Yeah, I'm going with I. C is just too black licorice. What the hell is that? Yeah, totally getting black licorice on that. No thanks. All right. I makes it. C is out. All right, I is in. C is gone. All right, we got 4 left here, guys. Vote for. That's awesome. We need to do a Microsoft drinking hangout with the coworkers. Down with black licorice. That's right, Mark. Yeah, black licorice is the devil's candy. Whatever that was, I was getting a lot of crazy black licorice, and I did not like it at all. All right, I'm not going to use the randomizer. I have 4 left here. I'm just going to choose M and D, mash and drum. Why not? We'll put M and D together, see what we get. Have a little water. Jason, is your virtual happy hour on your channel? No. Private channel, Richie. Private channel. All right. Let's go to letter M here. Letter M smells really good. Very, very sweet. Very candy sweet. But I also feel like there's a little bit of age in there. Man. I have all the bottles down there. I have no idea what that one could actually be. That's crazy. Really good. Let's go for a sip of M. M is good. A lot of good sweetness. Again, caramels, vanillas. Good finish on it. One more sip because I just had some water. Does anyone in here like black licorice? I seem like there's like a virtual hate for black licorice all around. Oh, Emily Chambers, send me all your black licorice. I will send you all banana notes. I don't mind banana in whiskey. I don't mind the banana notes. I do not like the black licorice, though. M is really good. Let's go to D. D is coming across as pretty nutty. A little bit of funk, some fruit to it. Very sweet, though. Go for a sip of D. D's interesting. D is good. It's a solid bourbon. Not a ton going on, you know, compared to M here. You know, M has a little bit of a slight banana note. I like M a lot. I'm putting through M. M is going through. D is out. All right. M and D. We're putting through the mash, but the drum has been nixed. All right, we're down to our last 2 guys. We have H and P. They're going to go head to head. See what we get. We say, all right, so we have a couple people. My favorite, Jelly Bean. Black licorice is acceptable, I see. That's from Andrew Kelly. Black licorice is like some whiskey, can be divisive. That's actually a good point, Ben. You either love it or you hate it. All right, our last 2 here, guys. P is the last one in the that we poured, and H is somewhere in the middle. So that's it. We have all of them out here. So let's go to H. All right, so H so far smells incredible. H has an incredible balance here. Oak. A lot of caramel sweetness. I'm curious here. The colors are pretty spot on. This kind of has an old dusty corn type aspect to it. It's really good. Black licorice, mash and triangle, Tammy. Yeah. Brent Bailey says the stronger the black licorice is, the better. All right, so if you guys in the chat, if you had to choose, so this was a cool question that came up. I forgot where if you knew that I know it's a little bit depressing, but just say this isn't going to happen. But just say the coronavirus was going to take over the nation, which it kind of is. But if you had to say I don't know, say the government told all of us to go, that we all had to go in like separate pods or separate rooms, and we could only stay there by yourself, just alone, and all you could do is bring one movie and one whiskey. What would your movie and whiskey combination be? What would you bring inside that pod or inside that room by yourself? So I'll wait for some cool answers in the chat. It's something to think about. It's really tough. It can't be a distillery. It can't be like a line of whiskeys. It has to be one whiskey and one movie. What would be your combination? Princess Pringleface, I choose you every time. I choose you too, Pringleface. Thank you so much. Mackenzie, you're the best. All right, this one smells awesome on the nose, whatever H is. Let's go for a sip. The palate was not as good as the nose, but I just had some water. Let me get another sip here. It's pretty good. The nose is really good. It's the palate's lacking a little bit. There's not a big finish, but there's a ton of sweetness up front. Very good. We'll see how P does. All right, so we have, these are going fast here. I love these answers. All right. We have, vote for, if this is Bourbon Junkies, we could be here till 2 a.m. You crushed through those. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm trying to, try to be cognizant of the time here. All right. Fight Club, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Oh, Guns 816. I like that answer a lot. Ben Demon Hunter, Braveheart, and Tomatin 18. Nice. Nick Foles. Oh, what did he say? I think he said Stag Jr. and Scarface. We're going hard in that pod. Hazmat, George T. Stagg, Little Oral Annie, Nicholas Palacio. Oh my God! Wow. Okay. Jason Coe says, "Can I pick 2 whiskeys and no movies?" Sure, Jason. Antro, Big Trouble, Little China, and Lagavulin in 16. Varsity Blues and Wild Turkey 101. That's a good combo. Tammy Brennicky, A Girl After My Own Heart. Fellowship of the Ring and Wild Turkey 101. Hell yeah. Steven Sussman, George T. Stagg, and Harry Potter, Goblet of Fire. Nice. William Rue Weller, Groundhog Day, Old Farce in 1920, Titanic. Watching that ship go down. Apocalypse Now and Booker's. ECBP and Debbie Does Dallas. Joseph Brazo says Lord of the Rings because it's 12 hours long, and Russell's Reserve Single Barrel because you could drink it at any time of day. That's a really good call out, Joseph. Hey, what's up, Dramhound? Nice to see you, man. Thanks for coming in. Robin Warren, Lonesome Dove, and Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit. Oh, that's a good combo. Trev Wilson, The True Question, Black Licorice versus Jephthah. What? I'd probably still take black licorice. At least it's somewhat sweet. Jephthah just tastes like basement. ECBP C919 and Top Gun. Oh, Austin Gardner. That's a hell of a combo right there. Daniel Autry, Pulp Fiction, and EHT Barrel Proof. Young Guns and Blanton's. How about Blanton's and John Wick? That'd be a cool one. Emily Chambers, doesn't your grandmother cook with aniseed, pizzles, or Easter bread? Easter bread, yeah, but her black licorice was never that strong. It was when that woman tried to give me Sambuca in my coffee when I was like 8 years old. That shit floored me. That's what I think made me hate black licorice. Wow, Springbank 10 in Office Space. Shawshank Redemption, Wild Turkey 101, Paula Dare. I'm right there with you. I might do some Shawshank with that. All right, let's go to P. Oh, I'm getting that banana note in P. P is good. P is good. I just realized what the hell I just said. Oh, I actually like P a lot. I can keep saying that shit. Let's go to H. Yeah, but H is just way more well-rounded. Way more sweet. Way more, yeah, I like H. I'm going with H. All right, H is out. I'm sorry, H is in. P is out. No P. No P. All right. So we have P. All right, guys. So here are the Elite Eight. The Elite Eight are F, G, J, O, E, I, M, P. All right. We have our Elite Eight. So based on how this bracket is working out, I'm going to put F versus G first. So let me find F. F is here. And let's put it against G. All right. That's our first matchup for the Elite Eight. Get some water. Ron's wood turning shop. Major Pain in ECBP. Major Pain. Oh my God. That's a good call out. Michael Klein. Reservoir Dogs and Stag Jr. Batch 12. Dude. Good call, man. That's a good call. Forrest Gump and ECBP. But Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs. Trev Wilson. I don't know what just prompted me to do the actual impression of Forrest Gump, but I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, P is out. No P. Good call, Klein. Yeah. So mine, personally, would be William the Weller from 2016, which is the one I have. Easily my favorite bourbon I've ever had. I absolutely love that stuff. It's like 130-something proof. It's delicious. I would take that bottle, and for my movie, would probably be... probably Shawshank. I love Shawshank so much. That would probably be my combination. But is anyone else a sucker for like the original Rambo movie? I kind of love Rambo 1, First Blood. That would be my other one. I probably could watch that like every day too. I love Rambo First Blood. All the lines in that one from Colonel Troutman when he's like, you just remember this. You send in that many guys against John Rambo in the woods. He's like, you better remember one thing. And he said, and the sheriff says, he goes, what? And he goes, a good supply of body bags. Come on, it doesn't get better than that. Well, maybe some Arnold Schwarzenegger movies too. Rebecca Page, how about Country Ham and Deliverance? Yeah, well, Country Ham's a good one to bring. Emily Chambers, yes, my Nona. I do love my Nona. Yeah, First Blood. Bourbon saying shit, John Wick and Would Be Intense, yeah. Brent Bailey, UHF? Are you serious, man? I love UHF. Weird Al Yankovic. That would be up there too. UHF is kind of a hidden secret. Not many people know how good that movie is. That was the like first appearance of Cosmo Kramer was in UHF. I love that stuff. Trev Wilson, I love Rambo, but Rambo 4 is easily one of the best action movies ever made. Rambo 4, I got to see that one. Oh no, that was the one when he came back and he was like the riverboat dude. Yeah, that one was pretty crazy. Oh yeah, Predator is a good call out, Jason. Yes. Boondock Saints. All right, F versus G. Let's see what we get here. F is just intensely good. It's fruity, it's oaky, it's complex, it's got a good long finish to it. Let's go to G. Oh, dude, G is really good too. Out of 2 of these, this is where it's going to get tough, down to 8. You're just trying to pick up different flavors that stand out, that make it interesting. These are totally different. It's just really which one I like better right now. I would have to go with F. I just love the finish on F. Is just really sweet, really complex. Could eliminate G, even though G is really good. I'm eliminating G. So F is going to make it to the final 4. Now next we have J and O. I'm going to put F here for the final 4. We have J and O here, ready to go. What down? Brad Copeland, what down there? Whiskey is down there. Yeah, there's a lot of good combos when you think about it. Oh my God, Dark Knight. Ben Demon Hunter. How can I forget about Dark Knight? Shit. I could watch those Batman movies all day. Yeah, the one with the Joker. I would probably pair that with, I don't know, I would probably pair that with like an Octomore or an Ardbeg, something smoky. I think would be really fitting to drink with Batman. All right, let's go to the O here first. And the J. O definitely has a better nose. It's way sweeter. J is a little bit more youthful in the nose. Let's go to the O. O is good, just solid, sweet on the palate. Nothing hidden. Nothing really standing out though either. Just a solid bourbon. Let's go to J. Wasn't J like the strawberry bomb I think I was saying? J's a little bit different for me. I kind of like J. Yeah, I'm going with J. J's moving on to the final 4. O is out. J moves on. So it's J versus F. And then... oh, wait. We're on the other side of the bracket now. All right. What did Michael Klein say here? Michael Klein, Heath Ledger, best Joker ever. Absolutely. Hands down. You know what? A lot of people, though, don't talk about... I want to get your opinion. What did you guys think about the Joker, though, that Jack Nicholson did in that, you know, the late 80s Batman movie with Michael Keaton? I thought he was a pretty good Joker. He had some great lines in that movie. Pretty sick. It wasn't as dark as the Heath Ledger Joker, but I thought, you know, it was a good job by him. All right, next up is E and I. E has a really youthful type aspect to it compared to I. Let's go to E. Oh, yeah, E was the grape soda one. Really different, really funky. Definitely different. Let's go to I. You know, I is just solid. It's like, what do I want? Do I want to taste grape soda right now, or do I just want a solid, good, sweet bourbon? This town needs an enema. Oh, Brent Bailey's calling out Cesar Romero from the old school Batman shows. Definitely. Yeah. I'm not really feeling the grape soda anymore. I'm going to eliminate E. I'm going with I to the final 4. All right. I is moving on to the final 4. All right, guys. We got 2 more here. We got M and H. Let's see how we do with this one. Yeah, Jack I thought was a solid Joker. But then Heath Ledger came along. What did everyone think of, what's his name? Joaquin Phoenix's approach to Joker? I mean, it was dark. I thought it was a good performance. A lot of that stuff that he did, he was, whatchamacallit? What's the word I'm looking for here? It was improv. He did a lot of improvisational type performance art, the dancing, a lot of that stuff he did without scripting. So I thought it was a pretty good performance. Obviously a lot darker, way different of a take. You're going from Joker in the beginning to when he becomes crazy. Obviously, I thought that film was kind of an indictment on the mental health issues that we have in the country. I think a lot of people felt that way. I definitely felt that after watching the movie. Michael Klein, sucked, terrible, too artsy. Haven't seen Joker yet. Thought the movie was boring. Dark, haunting, very good. Yeah, and I think that was kind of the balance between the two. A lot of people said that it was too boring. It was too... Again, yes, it was very artsy. But Joaquin brought to the role was definitely different than anything we've ever seen. So, if none of you have seen it, the end just kind of goes off the rails, and it's just pretty crazy. But I thought it was pretty good. Michael Klein says, I can get over when he killed Gladiator, still hate him. I can't get over... You know what? I just changed my movie. Gladiator would be the movie I would take alone. Like, if I had to go by myself and take one movie, it would be Gladiator. Hands down. Gladiator is probably one of my favorite movies. It would be tough between Gladiator and Shawshank. Now, if I'm taking Gladiator, I would still take the William Llewellyn. Hell yeah. All right, let's go to M here, the last two. M is good. M is solid. Really sweet. Mouth coating. There's something going on in M that's really good tonight. Let's go with H. Well, H is really good too. But M is coming off a little bit darker, a little bit richer. I think I like M a little better. Yeah, I'm going with M. H is out. See, nice and quick. And we got our final four, guys. See, I told you we do pretty good. 10-19, doing good. I just eliminated H. So H is out. M moves on to the final four. All right, so I'm just going to slide this over. We're going to taste these and rank them. And then we're going to find out who won tonight's Sweet 16 matchup. Let me remind you guys of the contenders here tonight. And here they are. So for those of you that didn't see, this was who was in the running tonight. Remus, Henry McKenna, and you can read down the list. We had a lot of great bottles, a lot of great just kind of random bottled and bonds that I picked. And right now it's down to F, J, I, and M. What I did was rank them, which I thought who would win, who I thought would come out on top, being the Remus Volstead, 14-year. Henry McKenna, 10-year, I thought would take it, and then all the way down the list. So we'll see who comes out on top if I was close by any means on any of these. When you're trying so many, you never know what could happen, especially when you're going one after the other. Scary Peeper comes in with a $4.99 super chat. He says, hey, Jason, listening while I work. So unfortunately, not too wild tonight. Have fun, everybody, and drink whiskey. Cheers to all. Scary Peeper, thank you so much, and stay safe out there. All right, quick sip of water. Then we're going to go into the final four. And then I have the results right here. All right, guys. All right, let's try to rank these now. Let's go to F. F is the grape soda. Or was it J? No, J was the grape soda. Oh, I don't know anymore. I think my palate is getting kind of overwhelmed here with all these bourbons. Dude, M is up there. M might be my number one right now. Let me turn that there, M. Todd D, March Madness at its best. Are you not entertained? Yes! Dark Meat Chicken comes in. Sup, whiskey drinkers? Late to the show. Cheers to all. Thanks for coming in, Dark Meat Chicken. M so far is my number one. Let's go to F. Yeah, F was kind of the young grape soda one. Not sure I'm liking that one now compared to the others. Let's go to J and I. I like I over J. All right, here we go. All right, guys, so out of 16 drams tonight, here is my ranking. Holy shit. All the way down to letter M being number one. Let's figure out what the hell it is. Eric, yeah, this glass is chipped. It's on its last legs. I'm winning some new glasses. Actually, for those of you guys, before we get to the results here, my glass guy, Gifts on Glass, just released a new glass for me. And it's right here. It's called the Tauth glass. I think that's how you pronounce it. This isn't actually an Irish whiskey glass. He put a sale on it, so each Mash and Drum Tauth glass is only $17.95. To go along with some of the other glasses I have, if you guys are interested in any of my glasses, click the link in the description of the video below, and you can order a glass if you want. You can do any combination of glasses you want, but this is the new one that they just got in. The Tuath glass, or the Tauth glass. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce that, but it is on sale and available now if you guys want. So, again, I get no money from those glasses. It's just really for you guys to have if you want. Oh, Tulith. So the Tulith glass. Thank you so much, Bernie D. All right. So here we go. Let's go to the... this is going to be crazy, guys. Here are the results. And stick around. Trev Wilson, if you can, please send me, email me the list of all the Super Chats, and then we'll do the giveaway. All right, so let's find out first who we eliminated. Let me move all these. And let me move the barrel over here. All right, so as far as eliminating, so the first one I have here is H. Holy shit, H, which was my first seed. Remus Volstead. Bottled and Bond H gets eliminated. So Remus is gone. K, which I called out as the Dickel. Yes, that's gone. The G was Henry McKenna. Gone. Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond 7-year, which was A. Gone. D was Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. Gone. Let's see here. What else do we have? N was JTS Bottled and Bond. JTS Brown. Out. O was Old Fitz 9-year. Out. C was the New Riff. Out. B was Heaven Hill 6-year. Out. P was Old Forester 1897 Bottled and Bond. That's out. L was T.W. Samuels Bottled and Bond. Out. And E was Old Bardstown Bottled and Bond. Out. All right, guys. So that leaves, interestingly enough, Wilderness Trail Bottled and Bond. OGD bonded. Hell yeah, coming in. I, which is Colonel Taylor Single Barrel. And, oh my God, Early Times Bottled and Bond. All right, so here we go, guys. So that's what's left. Fourth place in the Final Four was F, which came in as Wilderness Trail Bottled and Bond. This was the grapey soda one. I love Wilderness Trail so much. I love what they're doing. That comes in fourth. Number 3 was OGD Bonded. OGD again coming in strong in a bottled and bond, blind flight. Holy shit. OGD, awesome. Second place, Colonel Taylor Single Barrel, which means my winner, letter M, Early Times Bottled and Bond. Holy shit. Early Times Bottled and Bond comes in for the win. Wow. So Early Times Bottled and Bond number 1. Colonel Taylor Single Barrel number 2. Again, delicious. Letter J, OGD Bonded. And then the Wilderness Trail Bottled and Bond Wheated Bourbon. This is a wheated bourbon. This is their wheated offering. Wow. I think I did pretty good. When it came to my rankings, though, it did not go so well. So the Mash and Drum Glenn is the winner. I call shenanigans. Yeah, exactly. The one that was in this glass was the winner. Wow. I mean, it was close with I here. I was actually, which is the Colonel Taylor Single Barrel. You know, that one was really close, but this one just was darker and richer tonight for me on the palate. Really good. This was a lot of fun, man. So now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to... wow, Early Times really seems a bit odd, don't it? Been happier to see... Never been happier to see... What? A person die? I don't know what that means. Oh, wildlife and whiskey. Okay. Proof again that Jason can be bribed. No surprise, that stuff is great. He cheated. Oh, wait, wrong channel. Jacob Enriquez. Are you shitting me? That's what I am drinking right now. And I was like, no way. Yeah, I'm telling you. I did a Bottled and Bond blind not too long ago, and Early Times did not do well. Early Times, I think, got 4th for me when compared to the... I think I even put Heaven Hill 7-year ahead of it. And a lot of people were pissed, like, are you crazy? There's no way that it's better than that. It just goes to show you, again, if I had randomized these any different, this could have been a totally different turnout. It depends on what went against each other. I just thought this would have been a lot of fun. Let's go to the rankings here and see where I had put Early Times Bottled and Bond. And that one came in at, let's see here. I had picked that 5th. So pretty close. Colonel Taylor Single Barrel was the one I got the closest on in 3rd. That was the number 3 seed that got 2nd. But Early Times took it. I was way wrong on Remus Volstead. Yeah, Dickel finished pretty far behind. Yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, I think the closest I got was Colonel E.H. Taylor Single Barrel, which actually finished really well. Really good stuff. Colonel Taylor, for those of you that don't know, made by Buffalo Trace. Sometimes these single barrels can go up to about 11, 12 years old. I don't think people realize that, but some of these Colonel Taylor single barrels could get pretty up there in age. Early Times is made by Old Forester. It's a slightly different mash bill than what the traditional Old Forester mash bill is. So I think that gives it a little bit more of a differentiation when you compare it to others. So I just think that's what makes it stick out. OGD, it always does good. I mean, OGD always does good in these blinds. I think it's the combination of sweet and spice. It's delicious. I'm telling you, OGD, I don't think a lot of people give it enough credit because when they first try it, it's a little bit spicy. It comes in a little hot. But when you let this thing open up, that butterscotch note and the citrus just combined to do amazing things in the glass. And Wilderness Trail coming in 4th, that was probably my biggest surprise. But maybe not. Wilderness Trail is doing some incredible stuff for younger whiskey. So we have a Wilderness Trail, which is Wilderness Trail. We have J, which is the OGD, which is a Jim Beam product. We have I, which is a Buffalo Trace product. And we have Early Times, which comes in for Old Forester. No Heaven Hill in here. No Heaven Hill, which is really surprising because Heaven Hill, I think, had like a majority of the selections in the blind, and none of them made him to the Final 4, which is incredible because I drink a lot of Heaven Hill bottle and bonds all the time. And I think that's a testament to me looking for stuff that stood out. I think Heaven Hill has a lot of brands, but they're all very similar. When you take different ones and I think it's amazing that for the final four, all four are from different distilleries. And I think that's a really interesting part of this whole blind bracket challenge. Really, really crazy. Excuse me. Yeah, the OGD, man. It's really crazy. All right, Trev Wilson is almost done with the list. Thank you, Trev. All right, I'm going to get this out of my... You know what? I'm going to continue to drink the winner here. The Early Times Bottle and Bind. Trev, send that list over to me when you're ready. Let me know, and then we're going to do the giveaway. Let me just check the chat here. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Emily says OGD is solid. It really is. OGD does so good in every single blind I do when it comes to bonded whiskey. You know what? I'm gonna combine the OGD and the Early Times. Let's see how this goes. All right. Let's see how that turns out. Princess Pringle Face. Every time you say OGD, all I hear is ODB. That's right. Old dirty bastard. Thanks, Rodwood Turning Shop. I really appreciate that. Thanks. Nice work, Jason. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoy this tonight. It was kind of fun going through the brackets, choosing the different bourbons. Definitely interesting how this turned out. But it just seems like whenever I do these blind tastings, out of all of them, OGD Bottle and Bond, or ODB, whatever you want to call it, is just always in the mix. Always in the mix. Thank you, Wisco Whiskey Review. Everyone, go check out Wisco Whiskey Review. It's a newer channel that's just starting up. Definitely go give them some love. Give them a subscribe. Appreciate it. Greg Failer, where and when did you buy your Early Times Bottle and Bond? Mine is from OH and is Suspect. Greg Failer. This one I got a while ago. I have a few bottles in the bunker, but yeah, this one was open. It has some air in it. And I think the Early Times Bottle and Bond just gets better over time. List sent. Bernie D, fuck Jason, just ruined the OGD. What do you mean I ruined it? That stuff's never going away. I wouldn't worry about it. Eric Evanson, I would love to see you do a rye lineup like this. All right, yeah. Maybe I'll do that next week. Good idea. Yep, I just killed OGD on Sunday. OGD is the OG of damn good bourbon. Beam Suntory knows what's up. I think Beam really, except Basil Hayden. Let's leave Basil Hayden out of the conversation. But I think they really excel when it comes to high rye bourbons. So, all right. I am going to my email. Everybody stick around. It is time to see who is going to win the amazing 5 sample set that I have planned for you guys. All right, here we go. Trev Wilson. All right, we have the list. Awesome, buddy. Thank you so much, man. All right, let me copy this list, guys. Just bear with me here. Going to pick a winner. All right, random.org. And again, I want to thank everybody tonight that did a super chat for the bartenders. It's definitely going to help out a lot. I really appreciate it. It's the least we can do. Okay, let's randomize this. All right, so tonight we had 52 entries. 52. All right, here we go. Let's see who comes out the winner. You know what, guys? I'm gonna. Oh no, I can't do that with. I can't do that here. I can't share my screen on this, unfortunately. Okay. All right. Let's go to the randomizer. So, like I said, 52 entries. Here we go. Pick a random number between 1 and 52. Here we go. Here comes the ball.
Here's a random number, 43.
43 is the winner. Let's go to the randomizer. 43 is Karen B. Ford. Oh my goodness. Karen B. Ford, you are the winner. Let me take a photo of that so I can show everybody. All right, guys, here it is. All right, let me see if you can see that, guys. You see there, 43, Karen B. Ford. Karen B. Ford was the winner. Voto 4 and Jim Muller were oh so close, but Karen B. Ford, you are the winner. Thank you so much. Karen B. Ford, you are going to choose some 5 epic samples for me to send to you. So, awesome deal. Thank you so much. Congrats, Karen. That was awesome. I want to thank everyone for watching tonight, everyone that donated. It's going to be some rough times a little bit, as I mentioned, for the bartenders, for everyone involved in the hospitality industry. Hopefully we raised a good amount. I will post later on Instagram what we raised and what we came up with, and whatever YouTube takes away, I'm going to put back in and then donate to the United States Bartenders Guild. So Karen B. Ford, there she is. Congrats. Slade Gulls at 208. Damn, congrats, Karen. AJ Lopez said, I did a blind yesterday with JW Dant in early times. Early times won out. Yeah, early times is just great stuff, man. But I hope you guys had fun tonight. I literally just drank 16 whiskeys. But like I said, I'm gonna blend these all into an infinity bottle, and I will let you guys know how this starts turning out. I'll probably add a few more bottle and bonds that I have that weren't in the showdown tonight. But yeah, early times bottle and bond. If you can't find that, grab some OGD. Obviously, the Colonel Taylor single barrel is a little hard to get a hold of, and Wilderness Trail, the weeded bottle and bond came out too. So definitely some good options for you guys. Thank you again so much for the support. Again, I'm halfway to 10K. If any of you guys know anyone that's looking for some good whiskey reviews, definitely refer them to the channel. Hopefully we can hit that 10K sooner than later. Have some big plans for the 10K when that happens. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you for the super chats. Congrats to Karen. And like I always say, it is not about the whiskey. It's the people you share it with. So cheers. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I will see you next week on The Mash and Drum. Take care, everybody. Cheers.